and then I will. Oh, I should have asked this. All right. Good evening. My name is Harriet. Um, the social worker who will be working with you to do your intake. I just wanted to inform you that this meeting is being recorded as well. And so feel free to tell me anything that you may need in order to make sure that we give you the best treatment here at our facility.
No, I'm okay. I don't need anything.
Okay, well, let's get some information and then we can work together to see if you would need something along the way. Does that sound
Okay.
good?
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, can you tell me what your name is to start?
Alejandra
Okay. Hi,
Kennedy.
Alejandra. Nice to meet you. How would you like to be called?
You can call me Alex.
Alex. Okay. What is your date of birth, Alex?
11/20,
11/20. Okay.
1984.
All right. And how old would that make you today?
I'm almost 41.
40. Okay. Would you want to disclose your social security number with me?
No, I don't just give that out. No.
That's fine. And what gender do you identify as?
I'm a girl, so female.
Okay. All right. What is your race?
Um, I mean, like I'm Indian, so like kind of like Mexican and Indian, I guess.
Okay, are you associated with any Indian tribe, any native tribes?
Yeah, I'm from the Navajo Nation.
Navajo
We
Nation?
just call it the nation.
Okay. And what is your preferred language that you like to, your primary language basically, that you like to communicate in?
English.
English? Okay. Would you like to disclose your address maybe? Your home address?
Uh, no, because I'm not going back there. Mm-mm.
Okay,
You don't need that.
that's fine. How about your phone number or email?
I don't have a phone anymore. It's been a lot. Like I had to get a phone.
Okay. Well, that might be something that we can help you get while you're in this program.
Okay.
All right. Um, do you have a guardian?
No,
Somebody
no.
who has power of attorney over you? Okay. How about an emergency contact you want to put down?
Um, oh, no. I mean, like me and my mom are cool, but like,
You don't
no,
want to put her down?
she might not answer if you call. Like, no.
Okay, that's fine if you don't want to put her down, but she might answer in the case of an emergency. If
I don't want her to know. So no.
okay,
I'm getting this help. I'm getting this what I need, but I
all right, that sounds good. All
okay.
right, I'm going to move on to some information regarding some symptoms that you may be having today.
Okay.
And so before I even start with that, who would you say referred you to our facility? How did you find out about us?
My case manager Wendy, she told me like you need to go to these people. They can really help you. Because I've been
Okay.
to other places, but they didn't really help. Like everybody was using and like drinking and like it was hard to stay clean in there. But she was saying that you guys are like good people and that y'all could really help and that she's had people be successful. So like I was like I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try it. So yeah,
Yeah.
Wendy, I trust her a lot.
Yeah, she's right. Actually, we have good success rate at this facility, so definitely something that we would be able to help you with. Are you court ordered to be in treatment by any chance?
I am not.
Okay. And so why are you here today? Why did you come here when Wendy referred you? Why did you agree to come here today?
I mean, I've been through a lot. Like when I be drinking, I'm not even like myself. Like I be having like like seizures and stuff. Like I get
Okay.
messed up. Um and I've been in the hospital a lot of times with these seizures and like last year alone I was in there like 4 times.
Oh.
so much that I like black out.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's not good.
Okay. So it's
And
a good
my
thing that
drinking,
you're able to what did you say?
my drinking has gotten like out of hand. Like I gotta stop.
Yeah. Okay. You're able to identify that that there's a problem and you're able to come here to seek the treatment. So what symptoms would you say you have? Is it just the seizures and the drinking?
Well, the seizures come from the drinking. Like I
Okay.
don't use other drugs. I just really be drinking
Just the
because
drinking.
everybody I know drinks. We all
Okay.
drink, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's easy to get and like that's just how we hang out with each other. We drink.
Mm.
So yeah.
Okay. And how do you cope if whenever you're trying to stop drinking on your own? What are some what are some things that you do to restrain yourself from drinking?
I mean, like I just try to like listen to music and like work out and stuff,
Hmm.
but I get bored easily. Like when I get bored, nothing I could do. Almost nothing works.
Okay. And so boredom, you would say, is a big issue for you. Um,
Yeah, boredom and then just like anything. Like it'd be hard. It's hard. Like there's nothing to do on the res. Like
yeah.
family and like everybody drinks. Like everybody I know gets drunk. So what am I gonna do besides get drunk?
Hmm. And so would you say that is the reason why, that is the only reason why, because there's nothing to do and everybody around you is drinking? Or
I mean,
are
it's
there other
also fun when
underlying?
it's happening, but sometimes like you get so drunk you have to drink some more to get past it. Like what else you gonna do? Like to keep from having the seizures, you have to drink more,
Hmm.
right? Because you have seizures when you come down, so you have to stay drunk to keep from having those seizures. Because that's scary. When you have seizures, you
Yeah.
like almost died. They resuscitated me last time.
Yeah. It must be very scary for you. So it's a good thing that you're seeking this treatment at this moment, right? To avoid those dangers that can be caused by the severe drinking. My next question for you is, what are some difficulties aside from the seizures? What other problems have you had as a result of the drinking?
Well, I lose my jobs. I got DUIs. I go to jail for like public intoxication.
Mhm.
Like it's my whole life. I don't get to do nothing because you gotta stay drunk to keep from having seizures and like and once you are drunk, you're not doing anything, you're just kind of laying around on the couch. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
it's ruined my life. Nothing good has come from it.
Mm. Okay. Well, I hope we'll be able to help you while you're in this program. I hope that once you've been able to get your symptoms under control and gain some more coping skills to help you, you'll be able to, find something doing that is going to occupy you and help you motivate you to keep going. My next question for you is, what is one thing that you would say you need right now that we can help you with? What is your
Um, I mean, getting sober, right? Like I gotta get sober. I gotta stay sober. I mean, I've been sober like 4 days. You know what I'm saying? Like the longest time
Mhm.
I ever been sober is like a year.
Mhm.
And yeah, getting sober is the main thing. And then I went to the hospital. I never went back home, so I probably need some clothes. Like I don't have enough clothes. I only have like maybe what I had on when I went to the hospital, and then like
Mhm.
they scrubs. So I need some clothes.
Okay. Okay.
Um, yeah.
Definitely, all those things are something that we can help you. We can help you get some clothes.
Okay.
Definitely. So, my next question for you is, how will you know when things start getting better? What are some signs that would help you know that you're getting better?
Um, I won't want to drink. Like I'll have other stuff to think about.
Okay.
It won't be like it won't be my thoughts every day, all day long.
Okay.
Um, I will, I will, I could be proud of myself, you
Mhm.
know?
Yes.
Yeah.
So definitely once you have something that you focused on, something productive that you engage yourself with, you would have something else to put your energy towards other than the drinking. And that is, of course, going to make you proud of yourself when you're, for example, if you start maybe going back to school, that is going to help you occupy your mind in a positive way. So much so that you're not thinking about alcohol, focusing all your energy on it. So that's definitely going to minimize the symptoms. So, of
Okay.
course, okay. What type of assistant do you feel you need, and what are your expectations? What are you expecting for this program?
Um, well, like I said, Wendy said y'all could really help people. So like, I don't want to be drinking still. Like, I don't want to look back and be like, man, I wasted opportunity. Like, I wanna feel better. I want to get a good job. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I do like 90 meetings in 90 days, like I can just get back to work. I can get back on the grind. Like when I'm working, I can focus on that, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
That's really what I want, you know?
Okay, okay. All right, that sounds good. That sounds good. It's good that you know what you need and what you want, and also what you know what is going to help you. It's definitely good that you're able to advocate for yourself in that way. So good job on that one. What type of resources or support? Well, you did mention the 90-day meetings in 90 days. Aside from that support, what other support would you say you need from us?
Um, like I get bored easily. So being able to do stuff and keep myself busy, like I need to be able to get out and about. I need to be able to work out, right? I need help with like learning how to take care of my money and my resources when I make money. Um, and really distracting myself when I get overwhelmed. Right? Even just going to Circle K makes me think about drinking.
Okay. It's thank you very much for sharing that, about the Circle K. Thank you. It's good to know what triggers you so that, you can improve on, minimizing those triggers by avoiding certain places, right? And so thank you so much for sharing that. And with the other things like working out, even learning how to manage money and all of those things, those are definitely things that will be able to help you with here. You'll be going to the gym more often, as well as there'll be some life skill activities in our group sessions that is definitely going to help you with managing your money, along with other life skills that we all need in life to be able to maintain our life. So definitely we'll be able to help you with that.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Um, who would you, is there anybody that you would like to be involved in your treatment?
No, I mean I like Wendy and everything, so she could be a part of it, but that's it.
Okay, that's good. She's going to be a good support, so we'll be having meetings with her every month. And
Okay.
then once you're ready to discharge, it's going to be good to coordinate care with her to see where you're going and all of that stuff. As your case manager, she would know resources that is going to help you, so definitely it's a good support system for now. Okay. I At this point, I'm going to be asking you some risk assessment questions.
Okay.
Do you have a history of suicide attempts?
I mean, one time I drank so much I was trying to die. Like I
Hmm.
was trying to end my life.
Okay.
'Cause I knew I could have seizures and stroke out and like die. So like I was trying to. But
Okay.
like that was like 4 years ago.
Were
Like it
you
hasn't yeah.
okay?
Um,
So would you say any current ideations or plans?
not currently, like I don't feel good, but I don't want to die. Right? Like I'm here, right? Like I want treatment. I
Yeah.
wanna feel better.
Okay. And so your most recent suicide ideation was 4 years ago, right?
My most recent suicide attempt.
Attempts. Okay.
I do think sometimes it's better because I can't get clean. Sometimes it's better, right? Because what do you mean by ideation? Like, what does that mean?
Like thinking about it. So it's not actually planning it, but just a thought coming to your mind of wanting to even harm yourself in a way. So Would you say the last time was 4 years ago, or have you had a recent ideation of suicide?
No, every time I'm like blacked out drunk before I start drinking, sometimes I think to myself, like, what's the point? Like I
Mm,
can't stay sober. So like
mm.
I could just be dead. Like it's all good. Like what would be the difference?
Okay.
So I do
And
that to myself sometimes.
okay. And when would you say the last time that happened?
Probably before I went to the hospital, like when I was first getting ready to come down from being drunk.
About a week
Hurt
ago?
a lot. I just thought to myself, like I should just get this over with. Like this is, ugh.
Yeah. Okay. Um, do you have history of injurious behavior? Um, like going to the hospital really injured,
I don't know what you mean.
um, getting in a car accident, things like that?
So like self-injurious behavior, you mean like cutting and banging my head and like
Mhm.
hurting myself and
Yes.
stuff? Like when I was a kid, I used to do stuff like that, but I haven't done that since I was a kid. Like I used to cut myself when I get overwhelmed or get like stressed out or like when I really want to like lose it. But ever since I've been able to drink, I just drink.
Okay. Um, give me a second, sorry.
Okay.
All right, we can resume. I'm sorry about that.
It's okay. I mean, I'm cool.
Um,
You were asking me about hurting myself.
what? Yes, that was what I was asking about. My next question for you is, do you have any current suicidal ideations? Oh, sorry. I did ask you about that before. Do you have a history of harming others, other people?
No, like, but when I get really drunk, like blackout drunk, I be waking up with like bruises. Like when I got to the hospital this last time, I had a black eye and like all these scratches and stuff all over me, and I don't know what happened. And apparently I be fighting. Like apparently as soon as I'm blackout drunk, I like start hitting people and like punching people, doing a lot of stuff that I don't even know I be doing because I be drunk.
Okay. And those instances only happen when you're drunk, you would say?
Yeah, like I don't do it otherwise.
Okay. All right. Um, okay. I'm going to move on to some mental health treatment. So what would you say your treatment preferences are? What are some ways that you some treatment methods that has helped you? So for example, maybe cultural, spiritual treatments.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. Um, so are there, for example, have you engaged in spiritual treatment with your tribe that has helped you in the past?
Yeah, I mean, but we don't talk about that with other people. Like we're really private about that.
Okay, okay, that's fine. But do you do that on your own? And would you say that helps you?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it with anybody that's not from the tribe.
Okay, all right, that is fine. What about other treatment methods? Have you engaged in other treatment methods before?
I
You did
mean, I've
talk
been in
about
other
AA.
like I was in a group home like this one like last year and like I was almost done with it. Like I was gonna graduate on like July 10th and I like relapsed on the 4th. I bought alcohol for everybody and we all got fucked up right before I was about to graduate. I had
Oh,
a job lined up and all of that. So like I think it works, like having groups and doing the stuff, and I just can't have free time. Like I think treatment works for me, but
Okay.
um
So just
I can't
having
have free
something to
time.
do
I
every.
have to be busy. If I'm
Mm,
not busy, right? If I don't have structure, if I don't have things,
mhm.
then I'm not successful. Like it don't work. Soon as I get free, I get back to drinking. Especially because I want my friends to be cool with me.
Okay. And so peer pressure is
It's
some.
not really peer pressure, but like if that's what they're doing, that's what I want to do.
Okay. All right. Let's talk about some of your current medications that you're taking.
Okay.
Do you know any of them?
I know I'm taking gabapentin for my seizures.
Okay, gabapentin for your seizures. What else? What other medications do you know that
I
you're
know
taking?
I have hydroxyzine as a PRN. Like I could take it when I need to every 6 hours
So what do you take that for? Do you know?
for my anxiety.
For
Like I'm
anxiety.
right now, like I'm probably sitting as still as I've sat and who knows how long. So like I don't know how long we got to do this for, but like yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, we still have a few before this is over. It's not gonna take much more of your time.
yeah. My hydroxyzine,
Yes.
I take
What?
gabapentin. Um, I have it's like Abilify or something like to help me like with feeling sad and stuff.
Mm,
Um, so like yeah, that's it.
okay, that's
And
about it.
I don't know if I have anything for nightmares, but like I was having a hard time sleeping. But I don't think I told the doctor. I need to probably tell the doctor.
Yeah. Okay. So we can definitely schedule another appointment for you for medication management, and you can open up with the psychiatric, and he'll be able to give you something to help you with that. Do you have any side effects for those medications that you're talking about? Have you experienced any side effects with any of them?
No, they've been okay.
Okay. Okay. Um, I just want to move on now to medical history. And so, do you have any allergies you know of?
No.
Okay. Okay. Is
Um,
any,
but you know what? Sometimes when I eat strawberries, my throat starts to itch.
okay, so
Or
that
like and like yeah, like my throat starts to itch and it feels scratchy.
okay. So that could be an allergy. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Describe your what your childhood looked like to me. So who were your caregivers? Did you have any siblings? Did you grow up with any siblings? You know, some significant memories that you can remember.
Yeah, like I got like 7 brothers and sisters.
Mm.
So I got like 4 brothers and 3 sisters. And um my grandma took care of us. My dad, like he didn't stay, like he went and did what he had to do for himself. And like my mom, she raised like my younger brother and my younger sister, but not the rest of us. Like my grandma took care of us. Like she went and did what she wanted to do too. And like, I mean, they loved us, but my grandma just took care of everybody. So it's like me and my cousins and all of us grew up together.
Oh, okay. Okay. Was there any history of abuse in your childhood? Could physical, emotional, sexual, or neglect?
I mean, like there was a lot of stuff that happens on the res, like people be tired, so they be yelling, and there was a lot of yelling, and um, and sometimes people like would touch you or do things you didn't like, but like I, I ain't have it as bad as other people, so like I won't call it like abuse, but it wasn't the best, but yeah, but my grandma loved us, and she did what she could do to take care of us.
That's good. That's good that you had that good support system. Is she still in your life today?
Yeah, that's where everybody lives. Everybody lives in my grandma's house.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's good. Um, do you know of any family history of mental illness, suicide, substance abuse, any other family members?
Everybody drinks.
Everybody.
Hopefully gets drunk. Yeah, we all drink.
Okay.
And like I think my grandma was depressed. Yeah, she was depressed. And that's my mama's mama. Yeah, she was depressed.
Yeah. So some history of depression in your family.
Hmm.
Okay. All right. Do you have any children of your own?
No.
No, no children yet.
No.
Okay. Do you have any friends in your life right now at this moment?
I used to have a girl. We kind of like broke up. I don't know what happened though, because I was drunk. So I don't know what I did when I was drunk.
Mm. Did you make an effort to try to find out what happened there?
I don't have my phone. Like I
Oh,
said, I don't know what
yeah,
happened. I don't know what
yeah.
happened. And
Okay.
everybody's numbers are in there. I
Mm.
kind of want a fresh start, but then I kind of really miss my girl, but I don't know what I did. So I don't know.
Yeah, okay. This time period for yourself might be good, to get better, to get in a good headspace. And then maybe once you start getting better and you able to obtain a phone, you can find out what happened and make amends from there if you need to.
Yeah.
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 Okay. Let's move to educational history now. What is your highest level of education?
Uh,
Did you finish high school?
uh, I went to, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Okay. So you have a high school diploma?
yes.
Did you further your education? Did you go to any colleges at all?
I started some classes, but I didn't finish them.
Okay. Do you think now that you're getting everything together, you would wanna maybe, continue?
I don't know. I just need to work and make money. I don't know. I can't think about all that right now.
Okay. All right. That is fine too. Maybe once you start getting into the motion of everything, you start getting better, your head start clearing up. That is something you might want to come back and think about.
Okay.
All right. Aside from, that education, do you have any special training for any type of job that you did? Special education? No?
I mean, I used to drive like the forklifts and like big things for like um one of my jobs was working on the reds, doing like the construction and stuff. So
Hmm.
like I did that.
Okay. Okay.
So like
Um,
forklift training and stuff.
yeah. So, um, you might have the line, what is it, the certificate for the forklift then, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's good. That's good right there. So once you start getting into the space of employment, which is not going to be until some time has passed for you to get your hair straight, but once that is done, that could be something that will be beneficial for you when you're
Okay.
trying to get employment.
Yeah.
Um, you're not currently employed, are you?
No.
No, okay. What are some past work or volunteer works that you've done before?
I did the construction work in October. I was doing that and I haven't
Okay.
worked since then.
Haven't worked since. Okay.
Day after
Um,
work I went and got drunk and I
mhm,
never go back.
mhm. So aside from the drinking, are there any other barriers to you getting employed?
Uh I mean I gotta make sure I have all my stuff, my IDs and my social security card and all that stuff.
Hmm.
They be needing that for you to work, for you to get paid, you know?
Yeah. Okay. My time is running out. Okay. Um,
How
do
much do you have left?
about 15 minutes, but
Do you have the paperwork?
yeah, I have, let me see. I'm on page 6 of 9, so almost, yeah. Um, do you have any arrest histories, incarceration, anything like that,
Yeah, I
criminal?
mean I'd be going to jail for public intoxication.
Okay.
So I've gone like maybe 5 times. Probably more. I don't know. I don't remember all of them.
Okay. That's okay. Are you currently here because of a court order?
No.
Okay. Do you currently have any legal issues going on, or have you
I
um
mean I gotta go back to court, but I don't know when it is. I don't know.
okay. All right. And so that is actually something, especially if it's involved on your res, once you get settled in, we can, talk to a case manager to find out some information and then get that settled. Yeah.
Okay.
Um, Now let's move on to your substance abuse history. What is your primary drug of choice?
Alcohol.
Alcohol. What would you
Yeah.
say your secondary is?
Uh, I used to do meth.
Meth.
I
Okay.
haven't used meth since like April 1st, 2021, because um, I had a bad trip and I had to be air evac to the hospital down here in Phoenix, and I almost died. And I haven't used it since that day.
Okay. Okay. It's good that you actually remember that date. That's, interesting that you have that date.
It changed my life. I almost died. I was dead. I was basically dead.
Mm. All right. What is your longest period of sobriety?
Like a year.
A year? Okay. Do you have any history of substance abuse treatment? I know when we started talking, you did mention going to group homes like this.
Yeah. I've been to like two of them and like two sober livings. So like I went to like Native American Connections, and then I went to this other place called Tree of Life, and I was at this other place, and then this sober livings when I left there, or like I left there because I didn't want to be there no more.
Yeah.
So like two of those.
Okay.
And I've been to emergency room a lot.
Mhm. Okay. Um, do you use tobacco? Mm.
Nah,
No cigarette? No. Okay. How has substance abuse impacted your life?
I always lose everything. Like it just ruins my life because I just get drunk and I don't remember anything, and I can't take care of my business, and I
Mm,
can't stop doing.
mm, okay. I'm going to ask you some checklists. If you have any issues or problems handling any of these. If you have issues handling them, you just tell me no. If you don't, then sorry, if you have problems with it, you tell me yes. If you don't, you tell me no. Do you have a problem with bathing,
No,
grooming and hygiene,
no,
feeding yourself,
no,
dressing yourself,
no,
mobility, moving around,
no,
housework,
no,
shopping,
no,
managing your money?
no.
Okay. You did mention wanting to be able to manage your money better when we started talking. Um, how about taking your,
Yeah, but it's only when I'm drunk.
okay, okay. How about taking your medication?
I mean, when I'm drunk, I can't do anything.
Mm,
So when I'm sober and I have the right support and people to help me, I
yeah.
can get it done.
Okay. Sounds good. That's good then. Describe a typical day to me.
Um, I get up, I go for a walk, I exercise, I try to read, I try to walk, I try to find something to do to keep myself busy. I go to group, go to meetings, I try to come back, exercise some more, cook, eat, and try to go to bed before I think about drinking.
Okay. What would you say some of your strengths, abilities, or even your interests are?
I like music and sports, and I like hanging out with like all my like my friends and my family and my cousins, and like um I'm good at fixing stuff. Like when I really try, like I can fix stuff. Um, so yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much. That brings us to the end of our questions. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me today, Alex. Do you have any questions for me, any concerns, anything you would like to know about our program?
No, no. Is there anything you got to tell me about your program?
Um,
Come here,
what,
that's it.
what did you say?
We just stay here, that's it. What else do we do?
Oh, we do a whole lot. We have a full schedule that we go by on our activity board. So every single hour of the day, there is something to do. You might feel like there is nothing to do during the reflection time, but that is the time for you to be getting your journals done. And so we do
Oh, we got to do
community.
journal.
Yes.
What kind of journals? What's that for?
You just have to talk about your day. You can talk about your day, you reflect on yourself, do some self inventory, try and identify certain things in yourself that you might want to change. And so it's just, this is working on yourself, getting your
So we
mental.
just do it? There's no reason we do it?
Um, the reason why you guys have to get those done is, to learn about yourself. Sometimes it helps you get some of your thoughts straight. Sometimes when you're dealing with overwhelming emotions during the day, it helps calms you down. So there are so many benefits of journaling. And so once you start getting into it, doing it, you will find the benefits of it is very
Okay.
good.
And it's just journals. It's not like other assignments or nothing. Like, what is.
There might be other
Oh,
assignments because we do have group sessions, and then there are days that during the group sessions, you would be given a homework assignment for that group session. So, for example, if we do group activity on mindful breathing, you might be given a worksheet of an assignment to do mindful breathing on your own and then answer certain prompt questions. So, there are days that you might have a homework based on whatever group session that we had for that day.
mm.
Yes. And
What's the phase thing I keep hearing about? What's that?
we have the whole program that we have here is divided into 4 phases. And so phase one, there are things that you have to do before you move on. So when you come to the program for the first 1 month, you're getting oriented to the program. You're getting to know about yourself, about the program, what we do, all of that stuff. And so for phase one, there are requirements that you have to complete. I'm going to give you a paper that would explain everything to you. Every 2 weeks, we go over all the work that you've done. And then if you need any help, we'll provide that as well. And so that is what the phase work is. Phase one is for 30 days. Phase two, after 30 days, if you've met all the requirements and completed all the assignments on phase one, you're then going to be moved to phase two. Phase two has its own requirements, and that is also for 30 days. And then after that is done with no relapses, because for each phase, you have to be sober for 30 days. And so after that is done, you move on to phase three, which is actually 2 months. So you're getting ready and set up. This is where you will really start thinking about discharge and your next steps and all of that stuff. And if you're planning on whether going back to school, getting a job, you'll be able to start looking at resources to help you with that. And then after that, you move on to the final phase, which is phase one, which is actually getting all of those plans that you had set up in phase three, actually getting those done. So if it was the place for discharge, you start actually finding places, talking to people, whether it's sober living or